them, the memory be green, and that is us befitted to bear our hearts of grief and our whole kingdom, to be contracted in one brow of woe. Yet so far had discretion fought with nature that we, with wiser sorrow, think on him, together with remembrance of ourselves. Therefore, our sometime sister, our queen, the imperious joined us to this warlike state, have we assured a defeated joy with an auspicious and dropping eye, with mirth in funeral and with dagger in marriage, in equal scale weighing delight and dole, taken to wife. Now have we heron barred to a better distance, which have freely gone with this affair along for all our thanks. Now, follows that you know, young Fortinbras holding a weak supposal of our work, or thinking by our late dear brother's death, our state to be destroyed and out of frame, colleague with this dream of his advantage. He had not failed to pester us with message importing the surrender of our lands, those lands lost by his father with all bounds of law to our most valiant brother. So much for him. Now, for ourselves and this time of meeting, thus much business is this. We have here writ to Norway, the uncle of young Fortinbras, who, impotent and bedrid, scarcely hears of his nephew's purpose to suppress his further hearing, and in that the levies, the least and full proportions were all made out of his subject. And we here dispatch you, good Cornelius. Good Cornelius and you, Votamon, giving to you no further personal power to business with the king. And more than scope of this delated article law. Farewell and let your haste command. You do. We doubt nothing, heartily farewell. And now Laertes, what's the news with you? You told of some suit. Where is it, Laertes? You cannot speak of reason to the day, and with your voice. What wouldst thou beg, Laertes, that thou shalt not be my offer, not thy asking? The head is more native than the heart, the hand more instrumental than to the mouth, than is the throne of Denmark to thy father. What wouldst thou have, Laertes?
My dear Lord, dread Lord, your leave and favour to return to France, from whence, though willingly I came to Denmark, to show my duty in your coronation. Yet now I must confess that duty done. My thoughts and wishes bend again toward France, and bow them to your gracious leave and pardon.
Have you your father's leave? What says Polonius?
He hath, my lord, wrung from me my sorely, my laboursome petition, and at last, upon his will, I sealed my heart consent. I do beseech, give him due prayer.
Take thy fair hour, Laertes, time be thine, and thy best graces pen it all thy will. But now, my cousin Hamlet, and my son.
Little more than king, and less than time.
How is it that the clouds still hang on you?
Not so, my lord. I'm too much in the sun.
Good Hamlet, cast thy third colours off, and let thine eyes look like a friend of Denmark. Do not forever with thy veiled lips seek for thy noble father in the dust. Thou knowest this is common. All that lives is dark, passing through ancient to eternity.
Aye, madam, it is common.
If it be, why seems it so particularly?
Seems, madam? Nay, it is. I know not seems. 'Tis not alone my inky cloak, good mother, nor customary suits of solemn black, nor windy suspiration of forced breath, no, nor the fruitful river in the eye, nor the dejected pavier of the visage, together with all forms, moods, shapes of grief that can denote me truly. These indeed seem, but they are actions that a man might play, but I have that within which passes show. These are the trappings and the suits of woe.
'Tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to give these morning's duties to your father. That father lost, but you must know, your father lost a father, That father lost his, and the survivor bound in filial obligation for some term. To lead this obsequious sorrow, but to persevere in obstinate condolement is a course of impious stubbornness. 'Tis unmanly grief. It shows a will most incorrect to heaven, a heart unfortified, a mind impatient, and understanding simple and unschooled. For what we know must be, and is as common as any vulgar thing most vulgar thing to sense, why should we in our peace opposition take it to heart? Fie, 'tis a fault to heaven, a fault against the dead, a fault to nature, to reason most absurd, whose common theme is death of fathers, and who still had cried from the first cause to be died today. This must be so. We pray you throw to earth this unfrivolous woe, and think of us as a father, for let the world take note, you are the most immediate to our throne, and with no less nobility of love than which your dearest father bears his son, to I impart. For your intent in going back to school in Wittenberg, it is most retrograde to our desire, and we beseech you. Bend you to remain here in the cheer and comfort of our eye, our chiefest courtier, cousin, and our son.
Let not the Heavenly Mother use her prayers for the Lord. Go, I pray thee stay with us. Go not to Wittenberg.
I shall, in all my best, obey you, madam.
Why, 'tis a loving and fair reply. Be as ourselves in Denmark. Madam, come. This gentle and unforced accord of Hamlet sits smiling to my heart, in grace whereof no joke can help in that dare not string today. But the great cannon to the clouds shall tell, and the king's rouse the heavens shall bruit again. Bespeaking earthly thunder, come away.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw and resolve itself into a dew. Or that the everlasting had not fixed. His cannon against self-slaughter. Oh God, God, how very still unprofitable seems to be all the use of his world. Fiant Afi, 'tis an unweeded garden that grows to see things rank and gross in nature. Possessive maybe, that it should come to this. 2 months dead? Nay, not so much, not 2. So excellent a king, that was to this. Hyperion the satyr, so loving to another. That he might not retain the wings of heaven, visit her face too roughly. Heaven and earth, must I remember why she would hang on him, as if increased appetite had grown by what it fed on. And yet within a month, let me not think on frailty. Thy name is woman. A little month whenever those shoes were old, with which she followed the poor father's body, like Niobe all tears. Why she, even she? Oh God. A beast that once discourse of reason would have won rather, married with my uncle. My father's brother, but no more like my father, than I to Hercules. Within a month, ere yet the salt of most unrighteous tears had left the flushing in her galled eyes, she married, O most wicked speed, to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. It is not, nor it cannot come to good, but break. My heart burns won't come.
Hail your lordship.
I'm glad to see you well, Horatio.
The same, my lord, and your poor servant ever.
Sir, my good friend, I'll change that name with you. And what made you from Wittenberg, Horatio, Marcellus?
My good lord.
I'm very glad to see you. Good evening, sir. But what in faith made you from Wittenberg?
A truant disposition, good my lord.
I will not hear your enemy say so, nor shall you my ear depart.